click the link below or go straight to mr.locario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game. Yo, what's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, man. Listen, this video is very important because I want you guys to understand that a lot of you guys who watch these YouTube videos with different content creators talking about dating, talking about women and all this other stuff, understand that you, the person watching this right now, the people who watch this content, right? Most of y'all don't understand women. You don't, right? You don't know how to get women. You don't know how to turn women on. You don't know how to get women to be attracted to you. You don't know any of this stuff, right? You don't even know female nature, really. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you think you do because you're listening to all these content creators. You're going on all these message boards where motherfuckers is typing all day, but you don't know shit. I'm gonna give it to you real. Okay, what you have to understand is this, is that women, what they're going to do is that they're going to treat guys differently, right? But simply put, a woman is going to treat attractive men differently than she treats unattractive men, right? Now, what you have to understand is that women treat attractive men like really good. You understand? They treat them great. Guys they find attractive, they treat them great. Guys they find unattractive, they treat them like crap. Treat them like shit. It just is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what happens is this. Most of you guys who don't have experience with women, some of y'all don't have any experience. Some of y'all have limited experience. And what you do is you watch videos on YouTube, you watch a lot of content creators and everything. And then so you're going to have the types of content creators who are going to talk a lot of shit about women. They're going to talk a lot of crazy stuff. Now, the reason why they're talking a lot of shit about women is because these guys have been shitted on by women. These women treated them bad. And so what happens is that you're watching these guys and they're telling you this side of the story when it comes to dealing with women. So you watch videos and they're like, oh, don't mess with these women. They're crazy. You know, they're going to accuse you of sexual assault and you got to watch your back because they're going to get you for child support. Like you hear all this stuff, right? Now that's coming from the guy who had to deal with the nonsense dealing with these women because the women weren't really treating him good, or he had those bad experiences with women because his game sucked, right? Then you have the guys who actually are good with women and the guys who get treated well by women, right? The thing is that you don't actually hear a lot of these guys, you know, online talking, right? And if you do, it's a small number of guys because it's a small number of guys who have game and who women find attractive, right? But see, you, the consumer, you, the one that's consuming the content, right? You don't really know about women because you haven't experienced women in real life. You've only experienced women through what you see on YouTube, through what you see on message boards, through what you see all over the internet. And the good majority of the content out there that has to deal with this type of stuff is from guys who are the unattractive guys who are getting shit on by women, right? So your experience with women is not really with women, it's with the content creator who's telling you about women, but he's telling you from his experience, and his experience is usually of a guy who was getting shit on by women, right? And so you're getting that side of the story. And see, what happens is that this is going to impact your game because when you go out there into the real world trying to interact with women, right, you're going at it with all this crap in your mind from hearing the guy on these, you know, shows on YouTube who either don't know what the hell they're talking about or who had bad experiences with women. right? Now, see, the experiences that they had is not like what they're saying is false, but understand what they're saying is from that perspective of a guy who is unattractive, right? But then when you have a guy who is attractive, a guy that women found attractive, it's going to be a different perspective. So understand it's those two different perspectives. But see, you're going to have a lot of guys that are, they complain about this type of woman, that type of woman, chicks are doing this, chicks are doing that, right? And that's coming from their experience. Now, shout out to Alan Roger Curry. I remember Alan Roger Curry did a show once and he was talking about how, when he was, I guess back in the day dealing with some black women, they treated him like a king. And so basically he was saying, he's like, I can't relate to these content creators who keep, talking a lot of shit about how black women do this and black women do that. Right? He's like, I can't relate. Right? So he's the guy that the women found attractive. So they treated him differently. Right? But see, what I'm saying again is that you, the consumer, you, the person watching the content, if you're the type of guy who doesn't have any real world experience with women, what you're most likely going to get is the experience from the guy who's the unattractive guy, who's telling you all this shit, all the bad shit, all the crazy shit, all that type of stuff. But see, what I want you guys to do is you got to get out in the real world. Right? Because what happens is that a lot of these guys who basically were the unattractive guys, their experience with women is still limited because they haven't really gotten far. And so what they do is they'll talk about stuff that they don't really know, but they're talking about things that they might have wished happened. So they'll be like, oh man, you gotta just, the young hot girls are the best girls. Those are the highest quality women, right? Why is he saying that? Why is he saying the hot young girls are the highest quality women? He's saying that because he's never experienced a young hot girl, right? He's never really experienced a young hot girl, but he thinks that that's the end all be all because that's what he wants. That's his fantasy. That's like his goal because he's never been there. But see, a guy who's experienced a young hot girl because he has game or he's that attractive guy, right? He's not going to really be going on and on about young hot girls because he's like, whatever. You understand? Ain't nothing special about a young hot girl. There's a lot of young hot girls I get. So the fuck what? You understand what I'm saying? See, let me tell you guys something. I've hooked up with, dated girls who were young, 19, 20-year-olds, right? And I've messed with girls from that age all the way up until damn near 70 years old. Yes. I fucked women that old. You understand? Everywhere in between. You're probably like, oh my God, Locario, you fucked this. Listen, that woman or those women, the body was wrinkly, but it was tight, nigga. And listen, let me tell you guys something. The pussy was as tight as the 20-year-old, right? Dudes is talking about, oh, well, don't mess with women who, have kids and all this other stuff, right? Listen, I smashed women who have 2, 3, 4 kids. And what's interesting is some of them, the pussy was tight, just like the 19, 20-year-old or that older 70-year-old woman, right? Now, how am I finding all these different, women from different age groups and, still being able to smash and being able to find these things out? That's because I deal with women in real life, right? And so what you do is you have guys who don't deal with women in real life, right? And so they'll say things like, oh, well, these women, they're hitting the wall, and, you know, don't feel bad, bro. You know, I know chicks been shitting on you, man, but listen, bro, these women are going to hit the wall soon. And guess what, brother? You know, when they hit the wall, brother, they're going to be like, you know, they're not going to get any women, brother. And then, you know, you're going to have the last laugh, because once you get older, brother, you're going to be like, your sexual market value, brother, is going to skyrocket, brother. And then you're going to be the one in the driver's seat, brother. You understand? Like, they're going to say all that type of shit. Right. And so you're thinking all this shit, but I'm like, see, you're talking all this, but you don't know anything because you're not in the real world dealing with women. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, you know what my favorite thing to do? My favorite thing to do with women, right? I'll tell you my favorite thing to do with women. It's not sex. It's not even sex. Sex is actually my second favorite thing to do with women. You want to know what my favorite thing to do with women? My favorite thing to do with women is after we have sex, I tell them to show me their DMs, their Tinder Bumble messages, and their text messages from all the simps trying to get at them. Now, mind you, what I find interesting is, you know, guys will say, oh, well, you know, these women are going to be lonely and when they're older and yada, yada, yada. Listen, there's chicks that I fucked with who are older, 50, 60, right? And these women are in good shape. Trust me. Listen, y'all would fuck them too. I'm telling you, y'all, this is what I'm saying. Y'all got to fucking go out and actually live so y'all could, anyway, so chilling with the 60-year-old chick. And my favorite thing, again, after we have sex, looking in her DMs and her fucking, you know, messages, all this other stuff of all these guys, double, triple, quadruple texting, sending them money, sending them gifts, promising them trips, all this other stuff. And they show me this, and we sit there and we laugh, and I love it. It's like, I fucking love it. It's hilarious. And then I sit back and I go on YouTube, right? And, you know, I come across the videos and they're like, you know, saying all this, hey, brother, you know, these women, they're, you know, as soon as they hit 40, then no one's going to want them. And I'm like, really, my nigga? Because apparently in the planet I'm from, Earth, the women that I fuck with, they show me their Instagrams, they show me their Tinder Bumbles, and the shit is flooded. And yes, I know you're going to say, well, yeah, you know, these guys don't want to marry these women, and most of them don't. I agree. But understand, there's always a simp waiting in the wings to wife up any of these girls. Trust and believe. There's women that I've dated from all different ages who tell me that there's guys who freaking try to get with them on some, like, they try to wife these girls up. First, second date, they want to wife the girls up. Ridiculous. It's crazy out here. But what I want you guys to understand is that there's so many similarities between the 20-year-olds and the goddamn 70-year-olds. You understand what I'm saying? And there's also differences. And there's a lot of different things that go into all of this shit. But guess what? You're not really going to know unless you actually get out there in the real world and deal with women. You understand? You're not going to know. See, what I really want to happen is this, guys. And the reason why I bring this up is this. I want you to actually go out in the real world. Go out, like, get off YouTube, get off the internet, and go interact with women. Like, face to face, you understand? And interact with women. Right? Because what's going to happen is it's going to show you where your game is at. You understand? It's going to show you that you might need to step up your game to make certain things happen. Because if you're dealing with women and you're getting shitted on, you know, consistently, because trust me, it's never going to be 100% where every chick you're dealing with is going to want to fuck with you. It's never going to be that. Even for guys who are really advanced in the game. But if 99.99999% of the time you getting shitted on and chicks is playing you and chicks is treating you like crap, listen, you got to step up your game, because you're going to be like the unattractive dudes that you're listening to right now. You're going to be like the guys who ain't got no game that you're listening to right now, because then you're going to make a YouTube channel and call yourself MGTOW so-and-so or Incel 194890 so-and-so, right? Complaining about chicks. And then some other virgin is going to be listening to you and he's going to think now he knows women, right? What I want to happen is this. I want you, right? I want you to basically get to the point where you are the type of guy whose game is so on point that you are experiencing the type of treatment that attractive guys whose game is on point experience. You see what I'm saying? And I want you to be able to experience these things for real. You understand what I'm saying? For real. I want that to be an actual experience that you're really going to have. You understand what I'm saying? Versus you thinking you know women because you watch some dude on YouTube or looked at some message board from some cornball who has no game anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I want you guys to get this. So listen, turn off the internet. Like, turn this shit off right now. Why are you still watching this? Turn this off now. Get your ass outside and start really fucking with these women in real life, so you'll really understand what's going on with these chicks. Click the link below and get your bad boy gear. Get the t-shirts, Submissive Women Are Sexy, Binary as Fuck, and I'm God to These Hoes. Click the link below to get your bad boy gear today. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.